Beach Bash Night at Berlin Raceway with the Budweiser Super Late Models, Engine Pro Superstocks, the Coors Light Sportsman, 4 cylinders, and the Good Humor Mini Wedges all in action.
Up first was the 4 cylinders. First of 2 15-lap feature events as Case Roelofs and Donna Richter led the field to the green flag. From the drop of the green flag, Case Roelofs shot out to the early race lead, and he put some distance between himself and the rest of the field when the caution flew on lap number 11 when Donna Richter and Dustin Snyder got together in between turns 3 and 4. That set up what would be the only restart of the race, and Justin Roelofs made the pass for the lead on his cousin on lap number 12, and from there, Roelofs picked up his 3rd feature win of the 2019 racing season. Corey Pease finished in 2nd with his uncle Bill Pease in 3rd. Corey Holtzlander finished 4th as Case Roelofs rebounded for a top 5 finish.
Coors Light Sportsmen were in action next, and it was Tyler Naraki and the veteran Kirk Meisner from the front row. Tyler Naraki would lead to lap number 8 until a spin, a little contact in 3 of 4, and around he would go, but would be able to continue. Then it was Holtzlander who shot to the lead at lap number 8 for a few more laps until then it was Josh Frye coming off a rough couple weeks back in the Sportsman, and he got around Holtzlander at lap number 15 of the 44, and he cruised to a feature win, just what he needed to get back on track at Berlin Raceway. So Josh Frye back in victory lane in the Sportsman. Brian Holtzlander would be 2nd, Kyle Toppin 3rd, Tim Sweeney 4th, and Cole Roelofs would round out the top 5.
The first of 2 25-lap features for the Engine Pro Superstocks rolled out next as Joe Jones and rookie Corey Wapma led the field to the green flag. From the drop of the green flag, Joe Jones rocketed out to the early race lead, and he kept a steady piece of real estate between himself and the rest of the field in the caution-free race as the Manistee, Michigan driver picked up his first ever feature win at Berlin Raceway. Brian Van Zalen came home in 2nd with Will Olmstead 3rd, Corey Wapma was 4th, and Scott Root rounded out the top 5.
4 cylinders back in action, and they went another 15 clean and green 15 laps. Hector Garcia Sr. leads out front for the first handful of laps. Great run for him until Corey Holtzlander, charging from mid-pack, comes by and he gets around Garcia Sr. with a few laps to go and makes it cruising easy. So Corey Holtzlander, another win as he pads his points lead. Corey Holtzlander victorious over Hector Garcia Sr. Great run for him in 2nd. Alex Ryder was 3rd. Corey Pease 4th, and Hector Garcia Jr. would round out the top 5 for the 4 cylinders.
The second Coors Light Sportsman feature would see Scott Baker and Kirk Meisner lead the field to the green flag. Meisner would pace the field for the first 3 laps. That was until current points leader Austin Hull grabbed the lead on lap number 4. Several cautions plagued the event, including Kyle Toppin going Baja and over the mini wedge turn 1 track. He was okay and was able to continue. 3 more cautions slowed the event, but in the end, it was all Austin Hull who held off a ferocious charge from Josh Frye to pick up his 4th feature win of the 2019 racing season. Frye came home in 2nd after winning the first feature, while Cole Roelofs was 3rd. Tim Sweeney came home in 4th, and Kyle Toppin rebounded to post a top 5 finish.
The Engine Pro Superstocks were back again, and the green flag was the order of the day. Bob Bliss and Joe Moody would lead from the front row, and Joe Moody shot up in front at lap number 1, and he led all of them, stem to stern, to lead every lap of that race. So Joe Moody back to victory lane and pads his points lead. Then it was Jerry Shepard, Will Olmstead, and Bob Bliss.
The main event of the evening was the Budweiser Super Late Models Big 75-lap feature, paying $4,000 to win and a guaranteed starting spot in the 10th running of the Battle of Berlin 251 on Saturday, August 17th. Lauren Butch Sokolowski and Terry Van Heitzma led the 21-car field to the green flag, and it would be Van Heitzma pacing the field for the first 7 laps. The first of 5 Van Edo propane yellow flags came out on lap number 7 when Mother Nature made a brief appearance here at the Speedway, causing a brief delay. On the initial restart, Van Heitzma and Tom Thomas were battling for the race lead when the 2 touched coming out of turn number 2, sending Thomas spinning, and calamity ensued in turn number 3 with several cars involved, including points leaders Nate Walton, Tom Thomas, of course, as well as Scott Thomas. On that next restart, Brian Campbell, who started in 12th, had steadily worked his way through the field, and on lap number 10, grabbed the lead away from Scott Thomas and pulled away from the rest of the field. After Campbell took the lead and took off, a great battle ensued for 2nd spot between Evan Shotko and Scott Thomas, when on lap number 29, the 2 touched, sending Thomas around on the front stretch. On the ensuing restart, Brian Campbell would again pull away with Evan Shotko solidly in the 2nd position. A competition caution flew with just 16 laps to go, setting up a final shootout between Campbell and Shotko. But Campbell quickly made short work of Shotko and shot out to the lead one more time, and Campbell would go on to win the $4,000 payday and a guaranteed starting spot in the Battle of Berlin 251. Budweiser Super Late Model points leader Nate Walton recovered from that lap 7 incident to record a second place finish over Evan Shaco's third. Tom Thomas recovered to finish fourth, and Dave Zagajski rounded out the top 5. It is Fan Appreciation Night. $2 beer, $1 hot dogs, plus a big fireworks display to wrap up the evening. It is the second and final Battle at Berlin 251 qualifier for the Budweiser Super Late Models. So once again, go 75 laps for $4,000 to win. Also on the card, the Engine Pro Superstocks, the model coverall modifieds, the Napa Filters Vintage Modifieds, as well as the Good Humor Mini Wedges. There will also be a blood drive in the parking lot throughout the course of the afternoon. For more information, go to all of our social media outlets on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as the website, BerlinRaceway.com. We hope to see you next Saturday night, August 3rd at Berlin Raceway, where speed belongs.